Hey there. If you're over 60 and you've been eating the same foods your whole life, thinking they're safe because they always have been, I need you to stop and watch this. Because after 60, your body processes certain foods completely differently, and some of the ones you eat every single day could be silently damaging your heart, your brain, and your joints. I'm Ellis. Most people don't think about their kidneys until something is already wrong. And yet, kidney function is connected to almost everything else. Your energy levels, your blood pressure, your bone health, even your brain clarity. There are actually specific practical foods that have been studied for their effects on kidney health. They work in very different ways. And today, I'm going to walk you through all 10 of them. 1. Blueberries. You've probably heard that blueberries are good for brain health. And that's true, but they're also one of the most kidney-friendly foods you can eat after 60. And here's the specific reason why. One of the biggest enemies of kidney function is something called oxidative stress. Basically, damage caused by inflammation and unstable molecules in the body. Your kidneys filter your blood continuously, which means they're constantly exposed to this kind of stress. Blueberries are packed with compounds called anthocyanins. That's what gives them their deep blue-purple color. And these compounds have been studied specifically for their ability to reduce inflammation and oxidative damage in kidney tissue. They're also naturally low in potassium and phosphorus, two minerals that struggling kidneys can have difficulty regulating. So blueberries support kidney health without adding extra burden. A small handful a day, fresh or frozen, is all it takes. 2. Red bell peppers. This one surprised a lot of people. Red bell peppers are one of the best vegetables for kidney health. And most people just think of them as a salad ingredient. Here's what makes them special. They're loaded with vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B6, and folic acid. But critically, they're very low in potassium, and for kidney health after 60, that matters a great deal. As kidney function declines, the kidneys can struggle to remove excess potassium from the blood, and high potassium can affect heart rhythm. So finding foods that are nutrient dense but naturally low in potassium is exactly what you want. Red bell peppers also contain lycopene, an antioxidant that has been studied for its protective effects on kidney tissue. You get powerful nutrition without the potassium load. 3. Garlic. Now, garlic often gets talked about for heart health and immune support, and those benefits are real. But garlic has a direct connection to kidney health that most people overlook. The active compound in garlic, allicin, has anti-inflammatory properties that researchers believe help protect kidney tissue from damage. It also has natural properties that may help reduce levels of certain proteins associated with kidney stress. And here's the practical piece. Garlic is one of the easiest ways to keep your meals flavorful without adding sodium. And after 60, reducing sodium intake is one of the most impactful things you can do for your kidneys. High sodium forces the kidneys to work harder. Garlic lets you protect them while keeping your food delicious. 4. Cauliflower. Cauliflower has quietly become a staple in kidney-friendly eating, and for good reason. It's high in vitamin C, folate, and fiber. And it contains compounds called indoles that support the body's natural detoxification pathways. Meaning it helps reduce the workload on your kidneys by supporting other elimination routes in the body. Like red bell peppers, cauliflower is naturally low in potassium and phosphorus. That combination of high nutrient density with low mineral burden makes it one of the most ideal foods for kidney health after 60. You can steam it, roast it, mash it as a substitute for heavier starchy sides. It's incredibly versatile. 5. Olive oil. This is one of the most research-backed foods for overall longevity, and its benefits extend specifically to the kidneys. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in oleic acid and powerful anti-inflammatory compounds called polyphenols. Studies have shown that these compounds may help reduce markers of kidney inflammation. But here's another angle most people don't think about. Kidney health is tightly connected to blood pressure and cardiovascular health. And olive oil has been extensively studied for its ability to support healthy blood pressure. When your cardiovascular system is under less strain, so are your kidneys. Use it instead of vegetable oils. Drizzle it on vegetables. Use it for light cooking or as a base for salad dressings. Small, consistent habit. Real long-term benefit. If you're finding this helpful, take a quick second and hit the subscribe button. I post research-backed videos on senior health every week. And make sure you stay with me because the last few foods on this list have some of the strongest research behind them, specifically for kidney protection. 6. Cabbage. Cabbage is affordable, widely available, and consistently underestimated as a health food. But in kidney research, it shows up again and again. It's high in vitamin K, vitamin C, and B vitamins. It's low in potassium. And it contains a family of compounds called phytochemicals that researchers believe help neutralize free radicals, those unstable molecules that damage kidney cells over time. Cabbage is also a good source of fiber, which supports gut health. And there's growing research suggesting that gut health and kidney health are more closely connected than previously understood. A healthy gut reduces the toxic burden that reaches your kidneys through the bloodstream. Think of it like a backup filtration system, and cabbage helps keep that system working. 7. Fatty fish. This is one of the most important ones on this entire list. Salmon, mackerel, sardines. These are rich in high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids. And omega-3s have been studied specifically for their effects on kidney function. Research has found that omega-3 intake is associated with slower decline in kidney function in older adults. The anti-inflammatory effects appear to reduce the kind of chronic low-grade inflammation that gradually damages kidney tissue over years. That's not a small thing, because that slow, quiet inflammation is exactly what most people never feel, right up until the damage is significant. Aim for 2 servings of fatty fish per week. And if fish isn't your preference, omega-3 supplements have shown similar results in studies, though always check with your doctor before adding any new supplement to your routine. 8. Egg whites. Now this one comes with an important nuance. Eggs are excellent for overall health after 60, and I've covered the full picture in a previous video. But specifically for kidney health, egg whites deserve their own mention. Here's why. Your kidneys help filter waste products that come from protein metabolism. The quality of the protein matters. Egg whites provide what researchers call a high-quality, complete protein, meaning your body can use it very efficiently. That efficiency means fewer waste products for the kidneys to process compared to lower quality protein sources. For people looking to protect kidney function, egg whites offer excellent protein with a naturally low phosphorus content, unlike egg yolks, which are higher in phosphorus. If kidney health is a priority for you, egg whites are the smarter choice. 9. Apples. The old saying holds up here. Apples are genuinely one of the best daily foods for kidney health. And here's the specific reason. Apples are high in a type of fiber called pectin, and pectin has been studied for its ability to bind to certain toxins and waste materials in the gut, reducing how much the kidneys need to filter out of the blood. Think of it like a pre-filter working in your digestive system before those substances ever reach your bloodstream. Apples are also anti-inflammatory and relatively low in potassium. They're a genuinely kidney-friendly snack that's easy to make part of your daily routine. 1 apple a day. And yes, it's actually worth it. 10. Cranberries. Most people know cranberries for urinary tract health, but their benefits go deeper directly to the kidneys themselves. Cranberries contain compounds called A-type proanthocyanins. These specific compounds prevent certain bacteria from attaching to the walls of the urinary tract and kidneys. And here's why that matters. Recurrent urinary tract infections are an under-recognized contributor to chronic kidney damage over time. And cranberries help reduce that risk specifically. They also contain antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress in kidney tissue. And like many of the foods on this list, they're naturally low in potassium. Unsweetened cranberry juice, fresh cranberries, or small amounts of dried cranberries all work well. Just look for unsweetened options when possible. Many commercial versions add significant amounts of sugar, which works against you. Now, I want to give you one more thing most kidney health videos leave out entirely. Because knowing what to eat is powerful, but knowing what to quietly reduce, the everyday things that strain your kidneys without you realizing it, that's just as important. The biggest offenders after 60? Excess sodium is number one. High sodium raises blood pressure, and chronically high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage over time. Processed foods, canned goods, and restaurant meals are the biggest hidden sources. You may not be adding salt to your plate and still be getting far too much. Second, excess phosphorus. Found in processed meats, dark colas, and many packaged foods with phosphate additives. After 60, kidneys become less efficient at regulating phosphorus, and excess amounts accelerate kidney tissue damage. Third, high fructose corn syrup. Found in sodas and many packaged sweet foods. Multiple studies have linked high fructose intake to elevated uric acid levels, which places direct stress on the kidneys. You don't need to be perfect, but being aware of these and beginning to reduce them, that's the other half of the protection equation. Here's the good news. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet to protect your kidneys. Most of the foods on this list are simple, affordable, and already in most grocery stores. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. A handful of blueberries at breakfast, a drizzle of olive oil on your salad, red bell pepper slices as a snack, 2 servings of fish per week, garlic in your cooking, an apple in the afternoon. None of that is complicated, and that's exactly the point. That's how it works. Not one big decision, but hundreds of small ones, made every single day. Think about a plant. You don't dump gallons of water on it once a month and expect it to thrive. You water it regularly. Your kidney health works the same way. One important note before we close. If your doctor has given you specific dietary guidelines, especially if you've already been diagnosed with kidney disease, are on dialysis, or take medications that affect potassium or phosphorus levels, always follow your doctor's specific instructions first. Kidney disease has stages, and what's appropriate at one stage may be different at another. This video is about supporting kidney health proactively for those who want to protect what they have and reduce the risk of future decline. Here's what the research keeps coming back to. Kidney decline after 60 often isn't dramatic. It's quiet. It's gradual. And by the time most people think about it, they've already lost years of protection they could have had. But that's not how your story has to go. Because the foods on this list, blueberries, red bell peppers, garlic, cauliflower, olive oil, cabbage, fatty fish, egg whites, apples, and cranberries, they give your kidneys the kind of daily support that slows that process down. Consistently, quietly, effectively. Healthy aging usually isn't one big decision. It's hundreds of small ones made every single day. And choosing the right foods is one of the easiest ones you can start making right now. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more videos just like this. And let me know in the comments, which of these 10 foods do you already eat regularly? I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you in the next one.